Hi loves, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be doing an eyebrow tutorial, but I'm going to be doing my natural eyebrow tutorial. Which I might have mentioned this in a video before. I have always done my eyebrows the same way for like the past how many ever years, and I always do like a darker eyebrow and then I conceal on the top and the bottom of my eyebrow, and I always make it like a little bit darker than like what my eyebrow color really is. But lately I've been doing a natural brow where I just fill it in with like eyeshadow powder, because I usually also use like a pomade, and y'all know pomade is like thicker and more harsh than just like an eyeshadow. So I've just been using like a really dark brown eyeshadow to slightly fill in my eyebrows to make them look more full, and then I've just been concealing on the bottom. And it looks so natural, and I have been like loving the way it looks. I don't know why. And well, before I keep talking, like I always talk too much, I might just go ahead and get in the video. I can kind of talk to you guys throughout the video, but I don't want it to be a long video because it's just an eyebrow tutorial. And I could also do an eyebrow tutorial on like the more clean, harsh brows. I don't want to say harsh, but I can do it like more on like the clean brows and like the clean slick brows, I guess I can call it, if you guys want to see that, because I do both. I probably will do both, but lately I've just been digging the natural look a little bit more. So the eyeshadow I use is just in this Morphe palette. This is the 352, the second nature palette. I don't know, a little ratchet down here with the popped out one, but I use this dark brown one. I use that shadow. And really, normally, another thing is I don't use shadow. I've always used pomade, but like I said, pomade is going to give a more harsh look. So I'm a little bit closer to the camera. I hope that I can do my eyebrows well while trying to look in the camera. And hopefully you can see what I'm doing as well. Move this a little bit closer. So I'm just going to start. I put the eyeshadow on my brush. I'm going to start by lining the bottom of it. And I go basically up to the top like that. So I'm basically just following my natural line. And also my eyebrows are not done. I probably haven't had my eyebrows done in months. Like probably since around my birthday. So in June, I probably haven't had my eyebrows done since June. So I'm also doing these eyebrows like with kind of hairy brows. So, and then I'm gonna go right where I made that line, and I'm just gonna kind of swipe up lightly and just try to swipe some of that product up, and then I'm gonna start swiping down. I'm just basically following the shape of my natural eyebrow. That's what makes these eyebrows so much easier too, is you're literally, because like before, if like for example, if my eyebrows haven't been done in a long time, like now when they're like pretty hairy, doing the slicks, like the sleek brow, they can come out like a lot thicker too, because I always kind of draw with the concealer. When I conceal on top, I always draw over the actual like where my eyebrow actually is, because I don't like when it's too hairy and the concealer gets in it. I feel like it looks weird. I don't know, like you probably can't tell far away, but up close you can tell. I just don't like how that looks when it's too hairy and you cover it up with concealer. So those are always a little bit thicker, but I'm literally just pulling everything up and then brushing it out. And I like to have like a nice fade. I basically just try to make the eyeshadow look as natural as possible without putting too much on. But I put a fair amount because I do want them to have like that more bushy effect. I naturally have thicker brows, and I always have. But there was a phase that I had in high school where I would go and get my eyebrows waxed like probably every 2 weeks. Like, that's excessive. So they just, over time, they just got so thin. Okay, so I'm doing the same thing on the other brow. Over time, they had got so thin that it was like, oh wow, like I could probably pull up, but I'm not even gonna do myself dirty like that. So I could, but I'm not gonna pull up pictures of my eyebrows literally being like this thin on my face. Like, you know, I have, like, they used to be really, really thin. Just, like, going and getting them threaded, like, twice a month. They were just, like, getting thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner. And especially for my face shape, I do not like thinner brows. Like, because I have, like, a rounder face and, like, a big forehead, I need to have thicker brows. Okay, I need to stop doing so much talking and get onto this because, like I said, I don't want this video to be super long. But I'm basically literally doing the exact same thing. I drew that line and I'm dragging it all up. And when you're in the front, go lighter. And, you know, if you don't go as light, you can always blend it out. I always brush through the brows. They kind of ain't looking the best, but I feel like the concealer kind of pulls it together, so we'll just have to wait for that part. Now, I couldn't put no concealer on my eyebrows and just leave them as is because I don't think I would like how that looks very much. I need something. Okay. So now we're going to move on to the concealer. I always conceal with Tarte Shape Tape. And this is so old. This came like with like one of the first Urban Decay palettes. I literally have it held together by a Band-Aid. But I can only use this brush for my, like, concealing my eyebrows. I don't know why. Probably because I've had it since I was a freshman in high school. That's probably why. And I'm just concealing under. And I truly try to get as close to the eyebrow with the concealer that I can. Because I feel like the closer you get, the more natural it looks. So just going under. See? And I probably will have to kind of get off camera really quick and zoom up to this mirror just to get it as close as I literally like it on right where the eyebrow starts. I want the concealer. Ooh, I messed with this eyebrow. Okay. And then literally do the same thing on the other brow and try to kind of line it up with that one. That might be a little too high. And obviously your eyebrows are not identical. They never will be. So just try your best to get it to look uniform. And I just bring down the concealer because I know I'm going to do a full face anyway. So I just like conceal. So and I also like to look at them and make sure the concealer looks like pretty similar on the bottom as far as like shape of the underbrow. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this side. Okay, and you guys, this is literally it. I'm gonna go ahead and blend in the concealer under my eye though. Just really blend it into your skin. And I drag it down. Like I said, I know I'm going to do a full face, so I just drag. I do more concealer and drag it on the lid. Okay, same thing of just blending it out. And you don't want any harsh concealer lines either. So I go up close to the brow and just take this fluffy brush and kind of just try to drag it down as much as I can. Make sure the inside's blended. And that is literally it, you guys. So then I would just put my foundation on, and with the foundation I get as close to the eyebrows as I can without like foundation getting in the eyebrows, because that would not be cute either. So I basically just go as close as I can, and that's it. These are my natural brows. I would never thought I liked the way my natural brows look, and maybe you guys don't like the way they look compared to my other eyebrows, but in person they look a lot different than what I used to do, or like what I'm used to. And I just have been liking the more bushy effect. Like, I've just been liking that effect. I love how they look natural. They just look a little bit more subtle as well. So I like to kind of blend them up. And this is literally all you gotta do for natural eyebrows. This is it. So this was basically the tutorial on my natural eyebrows. That took like 10 minutes to do my eyebrows. So it's also a lot quicker doing your eyebrows like this, because you don't have to conceal and blend on top. It takes less time, and I've just been into them. So if you guys want to try it out, go ahead and follow like my little tutorial and see how it works on yourself. Like I said earlier, I will do a video on like more sleek brows if anybody is interested in seeing that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.